Hi guys, please watch to the end of the video if you like to see how I make this delicious piping hot barbecue chicken wings, and I also made some ground provisions with it. And if you'd like to see how I prepare this, watch the video till the end. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the share button, and leave a comment down below. Guys, I'm going to be working with chicken split wings, 2 packages. I'm just going to trim it, take off what I don't like, the excess, 2 packages. And I also bought some chicken wings that I'm going to trim. Okay, I'm going to be doing that for the barbecue chicken wing. So you clean up your wings, then wash and season. So guys, I'm gonna wash my split wings with some vinegar, kosher salt, and lemon. Just a little bit. Apple cider or regular vinegar, doesn't matter. And personally, that's how I like to wash my meat, with salt, vinegar, and lemon, or at least 2 of these solutions. I'm gonna wash it and rinse it 3 times. Rub it. Use your lemon to rub it. And this wing, guys, I decided to keep this piece. Usually I would cut this tip off, but I decided to keep it this time for the barbecue chicken. So the wing, there's not much cleaning to do. You clean your meat, because when it's time to enjoy it, you don't want to have to be worried about the fact that it wasn't clean, and it wouldn't be healthy if you don't clean it properly. And I'm gonna pat dry the excess water from the chicken wings with a paper towel, or towel of your choice. So guys, I'm not gonna measure, because if you decide to try the recipe, you might be using less chicken or more. But then you can start off with teaspoon, tablespoons, tablespoon if it's teaspoons, if it's not salty, but if it's salty, you start off with half teaspoon. So this, I'm going to be going with, you sprinkle lightly. Yeah. Sprinkle lightly especially if it's salty. And this is garlic powder. You have garlic salt and garlic powder. This is garlic powder. And this is paprika. You could use a smoked paprika. So lightly all over. And the seasonings that I'm putting in now is what you would need, and then I'll show you what you can add after. Then black pepper, so paprika, garlic powder, black pepper, and salt. And depending on how big the hole is that you're shaking from, you shake lightly. Salt. And then, yeah, that is what you would need, guys, for the chicken wing. And also, I'm gonna put some oil, so oil of your choice. Let me get the oil in a minute, but I'll show you what I'm gonna add. Okay, I'm gonna add personally allspice. So, allspice. Not a lot. Cayenne pepper. So this is all I choose to add. So what you need basically is the first four that I put. And I have sweet bell red pepper that I bought from Carlos House of Spice at Spadina. So, and this is dried bell pepper. Okay. Dehydrated, dried. And this is a good way, guys, to, you see what happened when I didn't measure, but that's not salty, so let me taste it. Yeah, it's not salty, not too salty. And so, which is why it's good to measure, because you see the wet poured out because of the opening, right? But if it was something salty, I would not, take that chance. And this, all-purpose seasoning Maggi, I'm gonna add. So all this is optional that I showed you after. Okay, and I'm gonna add some thyme. Not a lot, just a little bit. I like when my meat has flavor. And then for pepper, Scotch bonnet, because I don't have the other one, so I'm gonna add the liquid. And so you start off with tablespoons of certain seasonings. Let me get the oil. And just a squeeze of ketchup. And I choose to use avocado oil, but you could use olive oil if that's what you have. Like a teaspoon. And I'm gonna rub this in, guys, and leave it to marinate for a couple of hours. So I wash my hands clean before I rub it in, and I'm gonna taste it. Okay, taste it to make sure it's flavorful, as in salty enough. Yep. This chicken is full of flavor, guys. To be honest, it doesn't need any more salt, but sometimes, when you put it in the oven, then you find, when you start rubbing on the sauce, you find it takes away some of the flavor. So, which is why I'm adding some more of the all-purpose seasoning. And you can use all-purpose seasoning of your choice, and just a little bit of salt. But when I tasted it, well, it was good. But, the choice is yours. Everybody's different. Some people, if they probably have diabetes or, different sicknesses, you might want to hold back on the salt. Yep, and that looks good, and I'm going to cover it, and when I get back, it will be going in the oven. It's going in the fridge, guys. Now guys, the chicken has been marinating for 2 days, and I'm gonna put it in the oven now. But this barbecue sauce I never had at the time, so I'll put some barbecue sauce on, which is a plus. I'm gonna be putting the wet one, but the powder one I like to use. So let me just sprinkle. Let me taste it. Spicy, not salty, so I don't have to worry about salt. So I'll just sprinkle barbecue sauce all over. I'm gonna rub it in and then place the chicken wings in the oven. I'm gonna align these guys on the align them on a tray, and then in the oven they go. So guys, I'm gonna put them on the tray to bake for at 375. You can go at 375 degree or 400 degree for 40 minutes. And in the meantime, while they're in the oven, I'm going to be making the sauce to coat them with. So what I did, I put the baking paper under the pan, but this is not the correct pan. This is the pan, guys, but I don't want to put my brand new pan in the oven, so I'm using that one. That one I showed you fit with this thing, but I'm gonna try and just turn it slant way, so you know it will work. So this is going into the oven, and then I'm just gonna quickly stack them on, and then I fix them. So your barbecue sauce you put upon seasoning, okay? It's just that I didn't have it at the time, and I went on the road and got barbecue sauce, a powder one, which was why I just applied it. Okay, so let me just fix these, and then they're gonna go in the oven. So guys, I think I need a bigger tray, but this will have to do because I don't want to put it. I want it to bake onto the rack. Okay, the tray is fine. I could find a bigger tray, but I want them to bake on the rack, so I'm gonna stick them in the oven. The oven is preheating. And there goes the chicken. Now guys, I have my pot on the stove, and I'm going to be cooking some provision. This is yam. It's Negro Yam. And this is a nice piece of yellow yam that I bought. Negro Yam, yellow yam. And this is Dasheen and Jamaican sweet potato that I really like because it's sweet, natural sweetness, natural sugar. And then I have some Jamaican green bananas here. I'm gonna cook 3 of them. So I'm just gonna peel these and put them in a pot, guys. So guys, in the pot of water I put salt, sprinkle salt, like a 1/4 teaspoon of salt with a teaspoon of oil, so that the food won't turn black. And the yam is the hardest to cook, so I'm gonna put the ones that are harder to cook first. I'll put the yam in. Let me peel the yam, and you peel it so that it won't go to waste. Don't peel too much into peel it away from the yam itself. You don't want to waste it by cutting too much off. The video is mainly about the barbecue chicken, guys, but I'll just show you how I cook these ground provisions. So you peel it, and then you're gonna cut away so you don't waste it. The pieces that don't look good, or try and scrape it and then wash it. That's okay now. And this looks like a nice piece of yellow yam, guys. You see this yellow yam? Look at it, like it's not too seedy or bumpy. So that's a good piece of yellow yam. Let me just cut it in two. You notice, guys, you can cut it in two, or I can cut it again in four. Probably will cook faster if I cut them small. You notice I put oil on my hands so that and I put it in a pot. I put oil on my hands, guys, so that it won't stain my hands, and when the stain is hard to come off. So it's just the boiling water. I'll show you the pot in a minute, but just let me peel these yams. This is I think this is Negro Yam. I won't eat all of this at once, guys, but I'm gonna cook all at once, because if I put leave a small piece behind, or half of this, I might not cook it right away, and then it goes to waste. So So I cut them smaller so that they'll cook faster. I think they will cook faster. Guys, if you know about these provisions, comment down below and let me know if I cut them smaller, if they do cook faster. I think they do. So those cooks takes longer to cook, and then I'm gonna peel the sweet potato, because the sweet potato takes long also to cook. And that's basically what I'm doing, guys. I'm peeling the provisions and putting them in the pot. So for those of you who don't know how to cook these Jamaican or Caribbean vegetables, if they're classed as vegetables or fruits, then I would say they're vegetables or ground provisions. Then I'm showing you how to peel them, and I put them in the pot right away because I don't want them to start getting black and changing color. If you don't put them in the pot right away, you might have to put them in water with, I think, salt and oil, so they won't change color. So you put it in a cutting board, to cut, but because I'm hurrying, my pot is boiling, the water is boiling, and then the banana I don't have. This is the Dasheen banana, and I don't have to worry. You can put the banana in the skin. I think I'm gonna wash the banana skin carefully and put them in the skin than having to peel them. That's another way of doing it first, because some people don't like to peel bananas. Okay, so you can wash the skin carefully, and you score the banana score them by doing this. I'll show you how to do one of them. You go like this, and make a score at the end, and this piece I cut off. If I peel it, you would go in like this with your finger and peel it. Okay, let me peel one, and then I'm gonna, yeah, that's how you peel it. I won't peel them. So I'm gonna cut these and then score them. But let me finish the Dasheen. I eat cassava, guys, but I'm not a cassava lover. Like cooking it, I rather the Dasheen. Cassava, I will work with the cassava if it's to make and this looks like a nice piece of Dasheen. Some of them you eat them, they're so chowy and they just don't eat good. It's like a waste of money. But look at this one. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the pot and show you my pot. So there's the food cooking in the pot, and then I'm gonna wash the see, look how pretty the sweet potato is, guys. You see how clean my pot looks because I put the oil so the food won't turn black, with like you know, a quarter teaspoon or a half teaspoon of salt, quarter teaspoon, and it cooks it so that and I put some oil. You notice how oily? I just like you know, a half teaspoon of oil is good. Or some people put apple cider vinegar. Yeah, so that and then this is gonna cook. It takes about, I'm gonna time it though. It takes maybe after half an hour, I check. I'm gonna put the bananas in, wash the skin carefully and put it in. I'm gonna wash the banana skin carefully and place it. So guys, I changed my mind and peel the bananas, but you know, I showed you how to peel them. So if you don't score into the banana, go all the way in deep enough, then you know it won't peel. So you score it and peel it. Because of, you know, the COVID and all that's going on, I just didn't want to cook them in the skin. And then sometimes when you're cooking, you might have to put your pot there so that it won't boil over. And I'm gonna make the sauce now for the chicken to coat it with. So guys, 20 minutes later, look at my chicken. So guys, I'm gonna be putting barbecue sauce. I bought the chicken and rib barbecue sauce, but because I like this jerk barbecue sauce, I'm gonna put some on it. So let me measure, shake it up, and then I'm gonna put 1 cup, okay, to coat the chicken. 1 cup of this sauce. So because I'm putting 1 cup, let me put 1 cup is probably this entire. I'm gonna put 3/4, almost 1 cup, up to there. That's almost a cup. See, a cup is here. I would have put 1 cup, but because I want to mix it with my jerk sauce, barbecue sauce. You don't have to, guys. All you have to do is put barbecue sauce, but because I have the jerk barbecue sauce and I like to use it, I'm gonna, you know, put enough to make it 1 cup. Yeah, so that's like a couple of tablespoons of the jerk barbecue, okay, because it's barbecue too. It's a jerk barbecue. And then this one is the Kraft brand barbecue chicken and rib. And then I'm gonna put like a 1/4 cup of honey. I'm just gonna use my judgment, guys, because I haven't measured it. 1/4 cup of honey. So this is the oven barbecue chicken wing. You know, a quarter cup or 1/3 cup of honey with it's my hot sauce here. Like a tablespoon or 2. And you can put either the hot sauce or ketchup, but I'm gonna put both. Like 2 tablespoons, and mix this up and coat it with the chicken. I'm gonna mix it up and coat it with the chicken. So guys, 20 minutes later, you could put your sauce on the stove for, you know, 5-10 minutes if you'd like, or 20 minutes later you just coat it. Okay, either way, you could heat your sauce, or if you don't want to heat it after you mix it up. I did not heat it because, you know, it's in the oven. And so let me test it. The yam, yeah, the knife went through it. It looks like a nice piece of yellow yam. Sometimes these yellow yam, they're so chewy, they don't eat nicely. Okay, and my banana, yeah, pricking them. It's going through. See the Dasheen. I like that part, but I don't like this part where it looks. But it looks like a nice piece of Dasheen anyway. So the yellow yam, everything is cooked. My sweet potato, yeah, good to go. See, the fork's going through it nicely. And so I turn the burner off, and I can throw off some of this water if the water is too much. But I turn it off for now. I'm just waiting for the chicken to be done. Guys, I wish you were here to help me with some of this food. So guys, these chicken are looking bad to the bone. I'm gonna take them out the oven now, okay? And then serve. It's good, guys, and I'm gonna share the food now. Share some food. Moist, looking good. So guys, that's the Negro Yam, that's the yellow yam. Sweet potato and the Dasheen. Oh, and the banana. Guys, steaming hot. So guys, everything is looking good, steaming hot. Yum yum, sweet potato, Dasheen, Negro Yam, the yellow yam, and the oven baked barbecue chicken wings. So guys, let me just taste a little piece here for you to see. Sweet potato I cut a piece of the sweet potato. This is the Dasheen. That's the Negro Yam, yellow yam, and green banana. And this is good. See, first let me taste the chicken. It's hot. It's good. Delicious, guys. That was a sweet potato. And this is the Negro Yam. The Dasheen. Cooked green banana. So good. Guys, honestly, I wish you were here for yellow yam. Me to share it with you. So good. Sweet potato, like honey. Like those sweet corns. Thank you for joining me in another video, and I'll see you in the next one.